Alright guys, so I'm out in the shop today, just getting cleaned up after the last project we finished up. We're about to redo this saw table. Okay, this saw table's been, over the last couple of years, it's had probably several hundred board feet of all kinds of material that run through this. If you guys saw some of my other videos, I did a video a while back, probably about 2 years now, where I treated this with the carbon method. And here, especially here in North Texas, nothing I put on this saw table has worked very efficiently to keep rust and things like that off of it. Until I used the carbon method a couple of years ago, went through the whole process of cleaning it, treated it, and I haven't done anything else to it for about 2 years now, but a lot of materials come through this saw. So now it's starting to wear, it's starting to show. I don't know if you can see the discoloring here. I'll show you a closer picture, but I have some rust spots on here, and these are mostly like glue splashes and stuff, because I do my glue ups like right over here. Probably going to redo that, rethink that whole system there because of this. But right now I'm going to retreat this. I'm not going to go through I'm not going to show you all the process of that, but I'm going to show you what it looks like now, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And then over the next couple of years, it should stay pretty clean without any rust or anything sticking on it. And by the way, the glide coat that they send with the kit does a great job of lubricating this for sliding materials across it just as well as any of the other stuff I've tried. But for those of you guys that are out there talking about, well, this is expensive. Yes, it is. They don't give it to you. And I just use paste wax, and I do this, and I do that. Okay, look at that through the lens of where you are and how your workflow goes. Because for me, like when I was in the high desert of California, out there by the Inland Empire in Southern California, I didn't have a lot of problems with this. A little bit of wax, some CRC would work fine. But since I moved here to North Texas, here in the South, it's a little more humid, especially this time of year in the summer. It's the end of June right now. None of that stuff works very well long term. So I don't have time to be chasing down all my cast iron in the shop. So putting a little bit of money into something like this carbon method kit really works out well for me. So save all that, oh, it's too expensive and I do that. You know what? You guys haven't tried anything that I haven't tried already. Not new to any of this. But so far, for where I am here in the South, and some of you guys that just like low maintenance, this might be a really good option for you. So I'm going to go through the process. I'm going to clean it first with some mineral spirits and a purple pad, and then I'll use a little bit of acetone to dry that, and then I'll use their final cleaning solution before I apply the carbon coat, and then it'll have to sit for about 24 hours, and then this will be done. So I'll document a little bit of that. I'm not going to show you all the process because it's just scrubbing the top. So most of us have been there. All right, so that's what we're doing today. All right, so this is what the saw top looks like right now. A little closer look of it. See, it's got discoloring. That's just stuff going through there. Just kind of wears down. That's starting to look like a little surface rust there. So the system has worked pretty well, but like I said, it's got a lot on it, so it's time to redo it. Let's see if I can get that to zoom up just a little bit right there. So you can see these spots here. These spots are just, those are glue drips right there. And boy, you get wood glue on your cast iron, guys, it really does a number on it. So I'm going to be rethinking that whole process and fabricate a glue-up table that I can roll out in the middle of the shop or outside, just to avoid this kind of stuff. But this is what we're dealing with, so there's that. Okay, so I scrubbed down the top with the maroon pads, the 3M pads. That's like a 320 grit, basically. Scrubbed it down, stripped it with mineral spirits, went over that a couple of times until it looks nice and shiny. And then I cleaned that residue off with the acetone. And after cleaning it with the acetone, you can see it looks pretty clean. I don't know if you can see this on here, but that's after several times with acetone. And this is just the carbon cleanse that comes in your kit. So I'll clean this top down a couple more times with this before I put the carbon coat on. But you can see why they recommend to clean that with the carbon cleanse before you put the carbon down, because there's still residue on this top even though it looks really clean right now. Alright, so just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Okay, that's pretty clean now. It's coming back, it's still pretty white. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the next step, and then I'll show you guys the results when that's done. And then once this is done and it's all set, this should be good to go for at least another couple of years.